it here, I will check it on your page. All right. Let me check it here. Let me make sure testing, 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 testing.
Yeah, let me know when we live.
Yeah. That's one.
All
Don't
right.
show up yet. Right. Testing, testing. Yeah, we on there.
Yeah, let me know when we live. So, shalom, shalom. First and
Shalom.
foremost, we're going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that read well.
Come.
Sanctify to the Akim, pushing his truth in sincerity to the four corners of the earth, to the few awkward, who listen and learning, being
Come.
obedient to the hot one. Our few brothers here from GMS Trinidad, back again with spirit, through the spirit and power of Hashem Roshai, to do a video, a very important video to edify
Mm-hmm.
the men of Israel, as the time we are heading into. So the name of this lesson is, do not give yourself unto a light woman. And as the brother had the article here, because recently in Trinidad, and Jake, you know, um, gone behind his wife, and thinking that, that's his wife, but as we know, it's just his turn. So the brother had the
That's right.
article here to give a little more information about it.
Yeah. So this is the article here right now. Before we head into the article,
God,
just know that the article that I'm going to read is the full extent of what happened, right? Meaning that the person, the victim, the guy, he died, right?
you
So
get it?
it's yeah, you get deleted. Can it's a update. The victim died at the hospital. Man shot in the head while arguing with his girlfriend. Police under if it was attempted murder or suicide. Now, I believe it was yesterday. They said that the girlfriend, right? She was taken for questioning. They basically have her in jail, right? So it's a 40-year-old David Toby of Carvey Crescent, Ravine Road, Mount Coco Road in Pitty Valley, is in critical condition at the hospital. Now, this article here is before it was confirmed that he died. Right? They said the bullet entered the right side of Toby's head and exited the left side. Toby, also known as One Eye and Black, sustained a gunshot injury to the head early on Saturday, January 18th, 2025. It said police said that around 5:30 a.m. on Saturday, Toby was outside the Upper Carvey Crescent home of a man arguing with his girlfriend, who was inside the man's apartment. Right? It said the woman was heard responding to Toby from inside the home. Moments later, a gunshot was heard, and Toby was discovered with a gunshot injury to the head. Right? He was taken to the hospital by his girlfriend and the man whose home he was standing outside. Right? So yeah, so as it said here, he was arguing with his girlfriend that was inside of another man's house, and as while he was arguing, people heard a gunshot and they found him with a gunshot wound to his head, which eventually, about 2 days after, I believe, 2 days after or 3 days after, he died. Right? He died.
Gone. So, hey, and it could have go by, it could have go, it could have go better if he did apply wisdom. You understand? Does it show you how well people are destroyed for lack of knowledge? And this alone shows how they are destroyed because yet this is what they see ought to, but you trying to run after something which it done lost already. Because to reach that state where you at an apartment and try to, drag out your wife or drag out your girl, in your mind is your wife or your girlfriend, which we know is just your
Mm-hmm.
turn out of apartment,
And
just to show the level of destroy you Jake's destroy. You understand? Of
that's
being
right.
a man. You understand? That's the most important thing, being a man. He destroy from being a man. Because you say, hey, unto you men I call. So I'm gonna loading and be in that kind of position. I'm gonna loading gonna be in a situation. That why we as men I we apply the scriptures. We just don't read it out in highways and byways and say, uh, as it say here, I'll bring out the precept one time. The book of
Can go ahead.
First Ezra chapter 4, verse 6, it say, yea, many there be that have run out their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Okay, go back.
Yeah. So listen, I want to I'm just looking up a meaning for a word here. That
Um,
same word they call.
yeah, and
Um,
that's just show how these chicks in love in these last days, and I love the
you
wrong
can.
thing. This is a love the Lord, statues, you know, and commandments, and finding that peace, finding that rest in your mind, in this flesh, being comfort, because we in this place where the wicked in authority, so we now more in spirit, but yet the scriptures, the precepts, well, the precepts, and the brotherhood is that comfort. So even if Eve step out, we know, hey, push she away. She acting up and she over acting up. You understand? 'Cause she a bill a divorce. You understand? And she go she way, because a lot of these women, the before you know the step out, they start to get disrespectful. They start to get out of order. So they go blame everything on you, because why? In my mind, in this queendom, their eyes always looking across on the other side, thinking that the grass is green on the other side, which we know is just a covering on top of the grass, and the bottom of the grass is brown. So they thinking that, hey, things gonna be good with me when I jump and go on to this other man. Because we don't know, the scripture talk about they're gonna be like thirsty travelers. And all these women upon the face of the earth, you understand, who have sex with more than one man, these women have the spirit of thirsty traveler upon them. Because they're jumping from road to road, road to road. Just recently I
That's right.
watching I don't know if you see the video. I think it's in London with the woman, she did the 1,000 man a day. And
Yeah,
one
it's
of the
thousand
one of,
thousand
yeah,
men. Yeah.
one of the shake mom reach on the scene and tell him, hey, put your clothes, come out of here. I will call the
They
cops.
can.
Come out of here. You understand? Because the mother feeling disgrace, because she never grew up. She's son to be in that kind of way. But if you
That's right.
understand that he could grow up a child, he can grow up his mind. But you understand that the loss of sex, the loss of you don't want to please your flesh, in a sense, that pleasure. You understand?
And
So
let me
very
just say
meaning
something.
that.
Let
Go
me just
ahead.
add something to this into it, because when it comes to growing up a child, right? It's not just growing up a child, meaning that they're going to take care of them. No, it's the way that they're going to see about them, the way that they're going to carve them mental, the way they're going to shape them spiritually. That is the way how you should grow up a child. Because if majority of these women, they just, when they use the term rob the child, it just means like giving them money, making sure they're good. But that's not the way to shape a child. You understand? Because the scriptures talk about um, to see to grow a child in the way that that's roughly paraphrasing that usually that. So when they die, you know, you leave something one like unto yourself, right? So and what does do that is when they grow up a child with laws, things to govern them. And what is the laws that should be given unto a child? The laws of the Lord, right? Um, I wanted to look up this meaning of this word here, the word
Go
wits,
ahead.
right? So when they say wits, I just do a quick Google search, right? It say, what does wit mean in a person? What does wit mean in a person? It say a person of superior intellect, a thinker, right? A thinker. When no, it says, does wit mean smart? The Oxford American Dictionary defines wit as mental sharpness and inventiveness, keen intelligence. And the scripture said in there that they run out the wits. So they run out the mental sharpness, the intelligence. You know, when you watch how these men move that run out the wits, watch how they just think towards a woman. All the mental sharpness is gone. It's like you just sometimes you just tell a man, but you're not even thinking when it comes to this woman, because he done run out his wits. His mental sharpness, his intelligence, it gone for this bird, right?
Yeah, because
Remember?
hey, think
Yeah,
about
go ahead.
so think about it. For you to know that your wife or your girlfriend, you know, in the apartment the next month, you're gonna go and argue to tell she,
Yeah,
I will walk my turn, I will walk my turn, and I want this turn to be for
can
me. I don't want to share nobody else, that they can share with
can
nobody else, that they can get a turn. Come on, she didn't commit adultery, or you might guess she's an adulterer. Being adulterer yourself, adulteress
that's
she
right.
be, and you understand that you trying to think that you in control, or you has she under your chain or your lock. No, these women, you understand, they all about pleasure, they all about vanity, they love their life. So you can hold back these demons. It's demons basically. You understand? So they might have a little feelings for you, but that feelings is not strong. So that's why they show you how the curses we understand, but Esau also there are number of people because the woman get power. The power that women get
That's
that thinking that they are independent, thinking that they can keep themselves stable, they can rent on their own, they can get well, they can study the which we know is the foolishness of this world is education, and the we know what is education, the Bible. As we our education as Israelites, our education is supposed to be the Bible, our laws, statutes, and commandments, which is the Constitution. But that the way for us to live in righteousness. But when we do, our people follow up the ways of the heathens and they choose
right.
their way. So they lose, they grow up in the Roman custom of, okay, a man's supposed to have one wife and you're cheating and
Happy wife, happy
so
life.
yeah, happy wife, happy life, being a simp, being a woman on a
Yeah,
pedestal. So you understand, this is the way society or the system grow up a man to be and actually fatherless with because a lot of men grow up in household when mother commit adultery and father had to leave and then lie to the child and tell the child because hey your father was doing this and your father was doing it and when he grew up as a man then he understand that his mother was a hoe.
that's they can.
She
And
was
and the man and the man and the,
what
the father and act that is sort of serious thing is saying because it had recently I was watching that conversation where men who were separated from the mother, they still seeing about the kids, but they're separated from the mother, they was given their point of view of why they left, and majority of them that left is basically the same thing said the woman was not right, you know.
can I think that um what you happy about?
Yeah, I have a precept here. This
What
is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31. I'll read from verse 1. It said, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son? And what, my son? And what? The son of my womb? And what the son of my vows? It said, give not thy strength unto woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Right? So it say, give not thy strength unto women, nor the ways that destroy kings. And you didn't realize when I watch, like he is not the only man that recently that passed away for giving his all onto a bird, onto a woman. It had certain situations that happened um recently in the past weeks, in the past months that happened that show that men lost their life going behind a bird. The man who went to meet a woman, where it happened by Santa Cruz or one of these places. He went to meet a woman. I think that happened last week or week before. He went to meet a woman, someone he dealing with, and when he went, he get robbed.
hmm,
They shot behind him, right? This is the kind of things that happening, right? And these men they're running all the wits, they're giving all the strength onto these women, going all out for these birds, giving them the money, giving them the time, every single thing, right? Just to end up in these situations to get destroyed by this woman. And we know that gonna happen. Okay, either see it in the movies. Okay, ever watch some of these movies that have these apocalyptic scenarios and the men that hunt and other men, who do they put in the forefront to catch them? It's for women.
can we see what the Lord do as stop or Juliet can
Yeah, Juliet, yeah,
and
Juliet.
she's always has Chaba Simeon Jacob.
So go ahead.
I
Wait,
said
yeah,
she
go
she
ahead.
she was from the tribe of Simeon. She's
Yeah.
trying to yeah well and so just like I was saying earlier on pertaining to these women, right? So you understand, that a lot of these men grew up in houses without fathers, so they grew up effeminate. You understand? Always emotional, always in the feelings. So within the feelings, you understand, and being emotional. This is how woman's supposed to be. You understand? So being with a woman, she find you too soft or you too lovey dovey. You ain't being, you ain't seen that stillness in you. You ain't seen that man figure because a woman I have do it a podcast or I think a YouTuber asking questions and she said she's single because a lot of men ain't acting right. A lot of men moving if more
Effeminate.
more yeah, effeminate than how a woman is supposed to be in that stage of being feminine, and men moving effeminate. So that's to show the system, you understand, know that taking away the man from the household is going to weaken the kings, because the Israelites, we are young, is Yasharala, we are young prince growing up. Prince have the living power. We are prince growing up, but we understand that this is for the elect. You understand? Because the
Hmm.
elect alone will understand. You understand? Because hey, we understand the Lord say with our women, for they are the weaker vessel, because hey, every brother standing in there lot have a wife, and she might be respecting you in a form where putting on dress, and she might pray, and not often. Some brothers might get women who cover in their head, sackle down in the spirit of sending information towards your WhatsApp to do videos. She going on with the Hebrew prayers. She in that spirit, she fasting. She in that spirit, she really looking for, she actually adding to you. She be in that spirit, but some of them just please well with you, so they're like, they just done with your program, but at the end of the day, they ain't done with that second wife. They anyway have no other woman. Even if you're actually a woman come to you, or you're looking for the woman like that, they still against it. So that's not show how the mindset of these women, because I think I was watching a small clip with Nick Cannon and the next nigga with the pineal gland guy. What's his name again?
Yeah, yeah. I
Right.
can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about
Yeah.
though.
He was saying that a lot of women like to be side piece. That a man have a wife and rather be a side piece than a second wife, because
That,
they
that
just
is
don't
what
want to.
Dr. Umar, whoever his name
Right,
is.
right. And we were saying I wasn't against it because he's on point. Because a lot of women rather be side piece than be in a position that she and a woman, two women come together in a house to build a house, to make sure that each of them grow up in a certain order. Chores being done, it have days paid. If it's a brother working and she doing she little work on she little laptop, whatever, I'll still and bringing forth that income. At the end of the day, it added to the household. So it's like she coming to add to the table. She coming to take away, and also she bring a peace onto the woman, because when they check it, a woman being in a relationship with a woman being in a relationship, and or in a family with another woman, or with her three wives or two wives, it gonna add to the whose first wife, whoever the man having as the first wife, they're gonna add to she, because they're gonna take off a lot of stress off of she, in a sense, because these women like to stress off for these littlest, smallest things. But it can make she actually spend more time with she children, she husband. So at the end of the day, you pleasing your man, even when you're on your time and you're unclean, your man still getting satisfied, so you're gonna go away or look on your other side. Because a man, he like I don't know how the Israelite man is, he like variety. What's the word? Um, va-
Variety.
the variety of things, where where when it comes to woman, I might like East Indian woman. I might like dark skin woman, or red skin woman, or Asian woman. And this is how Jake like. Jake is like woman on the whole. But where the whole thing stems is he saw know that Jake love women. So he will bring this line now in which we know this is room running the place here. He saw running the place. So you can say, all right, a man got another woman that is cheating. You understand? That is cheating. So what woman gonna do? I see a brother did a video. A man have his wife, his child mother, go on with another woman, a younger woman, and like he's still dealing with the child mother, and the younger woman came at the door, the woman had a child in she and blast she, send she the
Hmm.
spiritual realm, delete she. So that's to show you confusion, destroy for a lack of knowledge. You understand? So
Hmm.
something wrong with these men, with the situation where he pull up arguing back for his turn, and end up in the spiritual realm, headshot.
That's right.
You understand? But that precept when they're ready, are you gonna break it down?
Yeah, you got that.
And this is the book of some guy, right? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 8. It says, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman. That's the one. I don't know if this is it here, right?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
go.
That is it. That
Does
is
it
it.
tell?
Hmm.
Uh, Understand? Huh? I know it's tough one, but I feel it. Right, it's verse. Right. It's verse 6:26. God, it's verse 26. Right, God. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 26. And it really say, and I have found, and I have found more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and have hands as bands, whoso pleaseth Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
And you see, there is a thing you say, and I find more better than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, because that is what she is. You understand? She more better than that. You see, when you're dealing with, especially when you're dealing with these wicked women, hey, sometimes that is why you see men. Some men is drunk themselves in alcohol, they in the bar. They didn't even want to go home. They didn't even want to go down and
Mm.
sit down with the wife, because why? There's just something better, something wicked to deal with. And in this situation, because as your brother now brought up in Rome again, and I know majority some of these men they're gonna get married, right? They're married in a whole witch when they sign that document, right? They can't let her go just so, because everything that he worked for and so forth she could take, right? So now he had to deal with her. He had to deal with this wicked woman, right? And some of these men, they get put to they die doing that. Just like when we started with the article with the guy that his wife in another man house 5:30 in the morning, you arguing with her, and then boom, headshot fear. You don't, right? Don't. That way, when you go and say, who pleased God shall escape. And there's the thing, these men outside here, they're not going to please God. You understand? They're not going to please God. So they have no strong backbone, no strong foundation to turn back to, right?
Yeah, you don't say,
You
yeah,
know?
God.
Yeah.
I know you mean I call. You know, never call for no effeminate, no emotional. But that what I was gonna say earlier on Salak, pertaining to the woman being the weaker vessel, how to apply wisdom with these women, knowing that they mightn't like certain things. Because I get a lot of reproof from, bigger brothers and how, and they be telling me, hey, you're not in the kingdom yet. And because hey, woman will be cleaving, but I just I grew up in a sense where hiding shit doesn't make me feel comfortable. But that one through growing in the spirit, I understand how to apply wisdom in everything we are doing, because a lot of these women, they might be doing everything in the household, respecting you, not going out and playing like being an adulteress, ain't going and stepping out on you, but you're holding on the fort, but they just don't want to see you with another woman because they just stuck in that mindset. So that they way you as a man know how to work through the spirit, you understand, and put in the right mind to understand that if you're in this truth, you have to understand, you have to believe. If you believe in the Lord also, you believe in the Bible, you have to believe in the 100% truth. You can't wanna love the Lord or love your husband because your husband is your Lord, but yet you're having a position, or you're having you're putting something on pause, or you're just taking away from the truth. You're just telling yourself, nah, I don't believe in this. I find this might I don't like this. So it come like, if you are against that, you are against your Lord. You understand? Because if you're Lord for that, and you're not pleasing your Lord, because that was our woman duty. Because we as the Lord bride, we supposed to please the Lord. The Lord say, hey, blessed is that when he come, seeing the servant so doing. So if a woman now, we're supposed to be seeing them playing that role of doing things to please us, like make a new garment first without we knowing, make us smile a little bit, cook something we like the most, or the best, or something healthy. Or she say, well, like, okay, babe, I want to work on your health, so I will cook certain things just for you. We go on, so you go eat more things for you to build up your iron, and actually doing a little more research on things to add to even to you. You understand? She said in a little video for you to do a video on, and she telling you, let me go down and have fast, or you go in a fast, and certain things in a sense. And this is what woman's supposed to be, a man, that the helpful hand, that possession. Because when a man gets that wife, he gets that possession.
Let me
You
also add
understand?
something you're saying too.
Well,
There's a difference between the roles, the gender roles, I should say, right? Let me just put in that context, the gender roles. It's because we know our duty is unto the Lord, right?
Um,
Their duty is unto us, right? We wouldn't expect them to come and do anything with the scriptures. We had to expect them to cook and clean. It, especially these modern day women, they're not going and telling nothing about the Bible or so forth because that is far beyond their capacity. But if you get a woman that could clean, wash, and she willing to dwell it here, that is what we need. I remember Apostle said that some years ago. If you get that, don't look for no more. that is just it. You understand? Knowing how these women are that, and I remember the scripture say the Lord had deprived her of what? Of wisdom. You understand? So, yeah, yeah. Once you get this woman to willing to dwell, thing with it, that is what we need. And as a man in the truth, our focus is on the Lord.
that's right.
Having right now is not the time to have 3, 4, 5. The time coming for that. The time is coming for that. We know that. But you going outside there to look for that, there's not the time
That's
because
right.
our focus is supposed to be on waiters for the Lord and waiters give going and prophesy unto the people and so forth. When you have 2 to 3 thing, wife or woman, you have to get according to the Lord. You have to make sure and see about them and so forth and so on.
Well
That
done.
takes time.
Right.
You know, so
That's right.
that takes time. So that is the thing. You have one, you have a little bird, she willing to think. Continue that. If something else come and she willing to be think, all right, that could happen. But you shouldn't be putting yourself in a position to do that. Your focus is on the Lord. You
Because
know?
the
Um,
apostles say, the one
can
the man who have many wives, he ain't gonna be on fire because he could be distracted with
that's
a lot
right.
of these women. And I see it for
That
myself. I see it, I see it, because and that's something where growth, as the apostle will say, you grow in the truth. So the way understanding come in, wisdom, everything come in one to add to you through the spirit because the apostles always do a video to rebuke you or correct you in the right. It's
correct.
something we want to hear, something we want to hear to add to it through the spirit. So that's why I there's always been a spirit like hey, when that time come, wherever it is. But right now, my
Yeah,
focus is on the Lord. My focus is
that's
on
right.
deliverance, getting delivered out of this place. So making sure that I on fire, keeping the spirit burning, and even if my flesh burning, hey, what you gonna do? You know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you focus on conquering the flesh by, hey, go and do a video or read, you understand? Or, hey, but just find different ways. But at the end of the day, you're not making yourself uncomfortable. You understand? Make yourself comfortable and please your mind by pleasing your mind is basically you being in the spirit. That is the sense of pleasing your mind because that is my pleasing my mind within the truth. Like listening to a brother video, and it might comfort me so comfortable that I might just go and sleep. You understand?
Yeah,
So that is
but
something
the
where I
scripture
sit to
say
worry
faith cometh by
about.
hearing the word.
Yeah, so you get comfort by hearing the word, so you relax and you just say, we're gonna take a rest. So that burning sensation. So what these jigs them is doing in the world now, they will go and beg, oh God, girl, this, that, and
Yep.
end up getting put to death. They go with them next man wife and thinking, well, all right, she go and get my little thing. I gotta commit adultery, but they don't know that they just thinking, I go down and get a little piece, a piece of
Yeah.
ass, and hey, she husband end up seeing you and she in action and put all you all to in the spiritual realm and I'm
Yeah, you
deleted
can.
volume. And that's why a lot of these men getting deleted for because a woman also. You know, so but I had the NLT for the Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse
For, yeah,
26.
because I go
Where
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go
it
ahead.
and it read it say I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap. Woman, yeah, it's like is a trap more bitter than death. Her portion is a snare and her soft hands is chains. Those who are pleased to God, to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Yeah, pleasing to
So
Yahweh,
let me just say something.
Ba'ashem
You say
Yahushua.
her hands is like her hands is like chains, but
Yeah, like
when you read
sword.
it in
Yeah,
the King
a
James, it
sword
say
hand.
whose
Right.
heart is snares and nets. That is something. I'm
Right.
sorry. Whose hands as bands and what bands and chains do it is tie it on.
That's
You
right.
understand? That is what you do a trap here, right? But the next part say, whosoever please to go shall escape her. And that is the thing. The men that go and escape these women that pay a trap and so forth is them that please the Lord. There are plenty of accounts of brothers given that how when they come into the truth and when they deal with the truth, how they escape the wickedness that a woman tried to do them. That the bird that they may be who does working with other wife, they escape it, right? They escape that. It had brothers give accounts of every other elder give account of his child mother trying to pay him in court, right? And how it is he win it and how it is it passed by and as again. who pleaseth God shall escape from her. Right? So go ahead.
Can I want to go down into the let me see if I get it here. Just let's be out, man. See if I get the if I get the interliner. Let's see. Let's right. Right, can so this is the getting that check up?
Nah. Am I head? I hear it a little bit.
Right. It is going on to the strongs and net. I just want to go to one point and say say any online no into enter line and the blue letter, right? I'm going down into one of the online Bible usage. It say a net thing pro pro yeah prefer, preferred profited. But I'll go to the third one. It say having been utterly destroyed, appointed to utterly destruction. So this way they're actually going into, right? They go into utterly destruction. Because a lot of these women is end up putting a lot of these men to death by just by the snares, by the
Mm-hmm.
nets, by the trap. You understand? By you thinking that hey, she loved me and this is my wife. But all this is a delusion. All this is a facade. Are you thinking that she really love you? But hey, she's telling the same nigga who has she in a back shot, I love you too. You understand? So these women, just think about it. A lot of these men, not in the right mindset to know that, the Lord, you understand, have us to be as king upon the face of the earth. We're supposed to be king. We're supposed to show ourselves as men. You understand? Not running after these women. Women supposed to be chasing after us. But you know what these women doing? And that's the thing. The whole upside down, out of court. Because
Yep.
these women go up on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, and hey, no lie, hey, these women look like fucking mud, like dolls. You understand?
Yep.
They look real beautiful. We love women. You understand? These women are shaking, smooth skin, nice lips, nice
Yep.
boobs,
Yep.
everything
Yep.
on point. But it's just the scripture say, if you get the blood lost after the beauty of a woman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
That was going to I was going to one of the after, but I have a scripture before that.
you
But
know,
go ahead.
brother,
Right. So as the brother saying about how it's look, this is how does look how the men they be attracted to that, right? And this is the reason why look not upon another's beauty and so forth, right? But let me just bring the scripture before I go to that. This is book of Ecclesiastes chapter 19, and I'll read from verse 2. Go straight to the
uh,
point. It says, wine and woman will make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent.
yeah,
Go ahead, I break it down if you want to. Go ahead.
yeah, this really happen because as men of the Lord, being in the shoot, you have to understand as the men, but I was going on and say before we start up the life, by applying, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can be
That's right.
going to highways and byways or doing videos on something, and then lack of the as the scripture say, being a hearer but not a doer. You're not doing it, you're not making it. Because hey, everything in the Bible to the men of the Lord is an action. As how we say in the in school growing up, we say action word.
Yeah, verb. A
Yeah,
verb.
verb, right? That's the thing, right? Yeah, verb. Everything in the Bible is verb unto the man of the Lord. You
That's
understand?
right.
It's action. Do this say it and let be, done in effect. You gotta be, a man of the Lord and represent, be an example of the Lord. You understand? So you ain't gonna get yourself caught up by a woman or if a virgin get you inside she's an adulteress. She husband at home and she's still dealing with such and such and such and such. So even prolong any small talk with her. You just prolong yourself in any kind of situation where you thinking, nah, I gotta skip she on that on the mama radar or pushing them on my phone and still
Yeah,
talk with
yeah, yeah.
innocent. No,
Yeah,
that
okay.
just you showing that you still like you something about her you lost it in. But a lot of these women because hey these are all King Saul was the police, which is the death. Now we revive Roman Empire where the wicked rulers. So how much which is the time upon the face of the earth right now? That's seeing your continent and saying, all right, let me try him. You understand? Let me see how strong he is because they love to see the men and them with the glue. They love to see the men and them, you understand, the righteous men as the one I wanted that video, the righteous one try to go after and break them. But there's something about them that they
Mhm.
just always get themselves they always, take away the self from me. You understand? And that's really the Lord as the scripture say earlier on in Ecclesiastes 7:26. It say, but he that fear the Lord shall, make them escape from her. You understand? So you understand, you ain't really getting yourself tied up with these women. The apostle say when they deal with a woman, or a woman approach you, the first thing is to ask a woman, do you have a man? And the thing about it, if she say no, and she might blaspheme, because a woman blaspheming for them, lying for them is nothing. So you do all the
Can.
background check. You don't just all right, today I'm here and tomorrow I blaze, yeah. Right off. You do all the routine check. That routine check is, you get to know she a little better, you start asking questions, you try to pop up by, she chop you home, and you're really feeling this woman. You might not make it look like a spine or anything like that, but at evening you take a drive, because that is to just show you how you had to be circumspect. You take a drive and it does pop up and they just pop up by she call she so they pop up, they bring a little food and it's a see what she on. If you have anybody around the neighborhood, you ask her background, we thinking about so, you know this girl, right? And so I ask her a random background check. And you don't want to do all of that because it might sound like you're stalking on another, but not like you're stalking her. You might just know and
Or,
shake her around,
or,
or ask her about the
may also
background
add to
check.
something what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
Or if you go me and a girl and you ain't sure, hey, pray unto the Lord. That is who we're
yeah,
supposed to turn to.
that's one of the main thing. Yeah, pray unto the Lord, and the Lord shall reveal it unto you. And
That's
that's
right.
your part. Say that's your part thing, you know. But some chick is just like to do like me. I just grew up doing background track.
Yeah,
So once I hear
can,
the
which is a very important thing to do as well. Yeah,
yeah, because living in Trinidad, it's not so big as to see Babylon, where you might know
yeah,
about the girl. So you go pray and you know what's revealed. But Trinidad, everybody know everybody.
that's right.
Everybody know everybody. So it's so small. It's a small island. So you ask a background check, you're gonna hear the whole rundown about this woman who run a train on she, how she had gone live she man how she was 16
Hmm.
and about this next woman and she had to go and take shot from this man house, and this is something about Trinidad where we understand is like it's like villages, like how we grew up in Orange Valley fishing village. You grew up on your side, there was a village next to the riverside. You understand? So you understand that you're always getting a background. You always know, like if I come by you and I meet a woman, I gotta say, what she doing? She background. So you're like, she good. Or you'll be like, nah, she's an adulterer. So same thing with the brethren amongst the body. When our brother oppose a woman and in his zone or anything like that, you can ask them, brother, hey, we see when she background check. So that's the thing about it. And the first thing, actually, you have a husband. She say yes, right? Cut it off one time. Hey, I don't deal with main wife because it happened to me numerous of times where women came at me, a white quad woman, because I find her attractive, and I just like pull a little small talk, and they had a husband, and I like cut it one time. That woman came
Hmm.
at me, and I like, you have a husband, and then I come and hear the apostle come and say, hey, brothers, what you deal with, even a younger brother or a elder. I think it's an elder, kind of, a elder came and also did a video on it when he went up in the club and in the early, that is the early before the apostle said no club and wherever it is. He said he and a brother went up in the club and they just drink, take a little drink, wherever it is, and some woman opposed him and she was like, she like him, she find he real attractive and she only came with one time and he asked, hey, you have a husband? She's like, yeah, but I don't care about he. Like he not here
Yeah,
right now. So let's just show you that these women don't care. These women is a claim
that's
of
right.
pleasure, jumping on the road, and then after your man now wanna come by the apartment and wanna, you know, cuss and quarrel or argue or put you to death, or the man who she having sex with might put he to death. So that it put it in a situation where these women put it in a dangerous situation. This is the net as we would have into the interliner. Let's say to make it get destroy or destruction. You understand? So that why you have to apply wisdom. Let wisdom and knowledge be the stability of thy time. like the book of Eliah. Remember when the time where the woman, begging him,
Mm-hmm.
hey, come and save me, think there, and when it is a trap.
It's a trap. Yep.
So that these
Just like
women, well,
it had a next movie. Did they do that too in a movie? In the world kind of movie, the men what they use was they use some woman to catch some other men to eat them now. It's to eat them or something along those lines. The men wanted
yeah,
to do,
I
and
think I saw that.
yeah, it's a famous clip, and they use the woman to
Yeah.
trap them.
So that's the thing. That's the
That
thing.
way say that way say that way say when you look at the Strong's definition for that for the network, that's the other extra here.
God,
It's a physically a shortening a net. It's a usually a doomed object. It's a abstractly extermination, right? It's the
God,
things which should have been utterly destroyed, appointed to utter destruction,
God.
right?
A fisherman, you catch a big fish. You don't know how you catch this big fish. But the net wrap around the head and squeeze in the head, and that fish,
Hmm.
couldn't escape. So imagine you, a small little net could catch you. It's just like I
That's
be
right.
three and a half or 3 and 3/4, like diamond mesh. So imagine like about 5 or 6 of that stopping at like about a 40 pound, 60 pound size kingfish or bluefin. What you call that again? I forgot this called. We know it's ancho in Trinidad, but I think it's bluefish.
Answer,
But
yeah.
it's called it bluefish. So you understand it, and this is very powerful fish. You understand where they swim at a certain pace and they're strong in the water and actually net stopping them. So imagine for you, you could be how rich, you could be, how bad as a gangster,
Yeah,
whatever. These women don't care. These women will go out,
that's right.
dump on another eggs, and then play it off like, hey, I'm a friend, and they see this fucking statement, Heels Night Out. That
Yeah,
what the fuck are that? As I'm of the
yeah.
Lord, in these last
That
days and
is
these times, your woman is supposed to be fucking even taking about ladies
yeah,
fucking night out.
yeah.
That is fucking adultery
With
fucking night out.
with the scripture say in the book of Sirach, it say in the midst of woman is much wickedness, you know.
God. It also say give
Um,
not the pass, give not the passage anyway for a woman to gather abroad,
yeah,
something like
they give that water no
the
passage.
passage can, so you understand that, hey, you ain't getting this woman no liberty, you ain't getting this woman to go. If she going anyway, hey, where you going? So and so and so and so. All right, give him a call when you reach. You understand? Because even if you have to show that dominance, you have to show that is your possession. Because if something is my possession and I can move my shoes from my drawing room into my living room, and I don't want to place my shoes there. I go back and meet my shoes there. So the same thing with these women. If I have my woman and she going out by she mom, she had to call me and let me know, hey, I reach my mom. You understand? If she wanna go somewhere, she mom, hey, I gotta remember my mom. You understand?
That's right.
And hey, this is not like a sort of a possess or he being possessive or he being over. What's the word is used? Um,
Over possessive,
yeah, over possessive and overprotective
yeah,
and they
or being
understand it.
misogynistic.
Yeah, you understand, or obsessed and all these things. You know,
Mhm.
understanding that this is our rule. It's being men, being lord over your woman. We have to make
You
sure
see,
that our possession in order. Go that.
and see that is why the Lord see the pride of wisdom, because the reason why a man is still is woman not to do this because he know how other men they think. You know,
God,
he know how other men they think, so he's not trying to put his burden into that situation. And it's the same way I say literally they're supposed to call us Lord. And when he's a Lord over something, you have to give whatever it is guidelines. You have to give it laws that it should follow, things that it should abide by. It's the same way our Lord did that unto us, and we're the Lord over
God,
them. So we had to give them that guidelines. I'm gonna bring a scripture here quick.
go that.
It's the, this is the book, same Sirach 19. Let me go to verse 5, right? It says, whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. But he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life, because mention pleasures,
Well,
and to show you how important it is that it says, whosoever taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. That is why you're not even supposed to be putting yourself in a situation where now let's take your number and thing and wherever it may be. No, you have to resist that. You have to do take part in our wickedness. Right, as the brother mentioned, we was talking before we started the video, and I said to them, I said, that girls has come, and I do even give them my number. I just tell them sometimes I tell them my phone spoil or I don't have a phone or something along those lines. I might hide it. I might hide my phone or just tell them, I don't be on the phone thing too much. I want to it may be, you know. You might get a harsh response from them because you know how woman is, when they deny them, there's be like, it's a man rule, let me do. And as I tell you, brother, I tell them, well, go to those guys, you know. But there it says, whosoever take a pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. But he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. And it's an important thing to resist pleasures, because pleasures is something that will bring it on. It will make it commit sin, right? And that is one of the main reasons why some of these men they commit adultery, because they ain't resisting the pleasures that come with these women, you know.
Can our
Right on.
precept to back you up. This is the book of
Yeah, good.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 25, verse 21. Stumble not
Mm-hmm.
at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So
And
as if
desire
we're
her
going
not
to
for what?
get that for pleasure.
Desire, because this the other day I was telling her brother about this. I said, you see, there is one of the things men get captured because what they do is desire a woman for her beauty, not about what is she bringing her, or what is she doing to desire for her beauty, because that beauty is a covering for what? For that witch. You understand? You know,
And
it have a movie act. I like my little horror movie and so forth. It have a movie that is show you majority of the times these witches they just look good, the outer appearance nice, right? Right? But when they take off that mask, is a total beast behind it. So that is why desire not a woman for beauty, because again, that beauty is what covering that wickedness, right?
I
Right
get a
on.
precept here, and chapter number 25. It say, give the water no passage. I was roughly paraphrasing earlier on, I'm bringing it out here. It say, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad, if she go not, as thou wouldest have her cut her off
It's a
from
what act? No, it's a keeper. Did it say keeper
it
act?
say cut her off
Oh, did it
from
say? Did it say?
thy
Did it say
flesh.
go and argue with her by next man house? No,
It said
it say
cut her
cut her
off.
off.
So for me, when you hear she buy that next apartment with that next man, she said, I'll cut you off. She
That's
thinks,
right.
she mother where she mother living, she sister living. So she must get a call from she mother, hey, look, so and so come and drop all your clothes and all your belongings by me. And he just tell me, hey, enjoy yourself in your new apartment by so and by such and such. And that is about it.
Correct.
Do tell me. Don't I go one time and break myself. I go on first I go write out my numbers, very important to me. You understand? And I go and I change my number. I change my lock
That's
in my
right.
house now too. You understand? I go and buy some lock. I change my locks in my house. You understand? And hey, if I look to shop, I have a friend with a big a German Shepherd or a pit bull who know me. I might just say, hey, let me do for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he
Yeah.
vicious, but he know me. He vicious, but he know me. But don't come mind. I have a big bad dog waiting in the front yard. It's say cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go can. So hey, this woman, hey, to fuck with these hoes. You understand? She just
Hmm. That's right.
another hoe for the streets. As we know. You understand? Let me see if I get a precept. Let's be out, man.
Yeah. All right,
What
go
I
ahead. Go
get
ahead. I
this.
wanted to bring something, but go ahead.
I want to get this that's no man. Let me see if but bring on the piece by time I'll find it out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because this going straight into what the brother was talking about. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 8. It said, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. Right? So you say, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, and that just goes straight into the priesthood, but I brought up in the same Surah 25. That is the importance of not looking upon a woman's beauty, because as it say here, for many have been deceived by that beauty, and that is the thing with these men. They just watch the outer appearance of these women, and not knowing there's a straight beast in the inside.
Uh,
There's a famous picture with a woman, right? The first glance of her, she beautiful, right? She nice, but there's a mirror to the side of her, and in her reflection in the mirror is of a devil, right?
uh,
Of a devil, and there's the thing. But men would so focus on her beauty, they're going to be deceived, right?
God. And
Right
then tell
after
you
the precept.
the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 20, 26, verse 22, it say, and harlot shall be counted as spittle, which
As
is
what? As
spittle,
what?
spittle. You
Wait,
understand?
a harlot is a queen in this kingdom, man.
Yeah, that want to show you. Is a queen. You know, this is the woman who shaking the Moses. This is the woman who gain, and as we know, fall in great dignity. So you understand,
That's right.
100 man a day, you get interviewed. 1,000 man a day, you again run through, you be interviewed. This is the example, or this is your celebrities. You understand?
Understand?
Your idols who you look up to, and these women. So I was not thinking growing up as a man, having a lot of women growing up, and even in school days, and these women who or even fathers in household knowing that a young man coming in your house and fucking your daughter, you understand, and he even like do a background check, like if you bring in value to your daughter, or if you're supposed to marry, or you're supposed to marry of this one man onto your daughter, so he will be, but you're supposed to know that his family background check in order, him being in order, a fair God fearing person, and in the right mind to bring up a daughter in such as a gentleman, but she could show up to be a woman, a woman who very respectful, a woman to build up a house, build up a husband, and this is how a family is supposed to grow up a woman. But when this the mothers growing them up to shake their ass on TikTok, shake their ass on Instagram, shake their ass on Facebook. So when a young shake come, all you wanna do is just see how that ass shake. So when you get turned, well, me and Jason break up, and mommy, yeah, he was talking to another girl and a big lie. She make up because she done jump on her next eggs already. You understand? So she become a harlot. She can become a spittle at a young age. She become a harlot at a young age. Adulteress at a young age because, hey, we take with your virginity. But she didn't see that. She didn't care because she all in she feelings about what she friend doing, because she been misled. And a lot of women get misled by even their parents because, hey, these women do sit down with their daughters and show them the right way. And the men also showing, being a man in the house, bringing that fear in the house to make sure the daughters grow up in the right manner, making sure that they grow up, in fear in the Lord, fear in you, and knowing what is, keeping their body in check, making sure that they cover up their body parts, making sure that the man who they reveal it unto is that their husband and their one and only husband. They ain't going on to Tom, Dick, and Harry, Jeffrey, Jason, Kennedy, and a million name I don't know on it. Because a lot of the women, when they ask them body count, their body count. Their body count on passing a dozen. Most of these women pass a dozen. You understand? When they go there, as they say in the scripture, don't run after a woman because of she beauty. You understand? Because of pleasure. But when they do so now and they go after it, because it happened to me in the earlys, a woman beautiful, taking out the she real beautiful and stuff, and you get you. And when they go for pleasure now, she been pleased you because, hey, it have no corners, no walls. She whole, what can I say, she whole comfort zone become a whole empty room. So it's like it have no place for you to actually, feel comfortable. It have no bed for you to lie down. So it's just out of order. You understand? So it didn't add into you. So it's just you that's going into something, a whole empty room, and it making no sense. You understand? These women born you. These women, a lot of these women run you. You understand? These women is not even getting no pleasure from these women. You understand? And after they coming now and they're doing this thing now, which is abomination, they taking it in the rectum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something in
In a
Babylon right now.
sodomite.
Sodomite, it's that sodomy spirit. Sodom and Egypt. They pushing that vibration a lot. Being as a dog, when a dog, I know, that a lot of dogs like to, we know what dogs is do. And that what these men and these women doing. Every time you ask, I see these YouTubers asking on the streets about, what you like to do and what's the most like, it's the backside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eventually. So you tell me how you can be comfortable in this place. So some chicks will be talking that we new covenant. How chicks will be talking that the Lord, we representing the Lord here right now on earth, and we his lords. How the fuck are you in putting none of these wicked fuckers to death? So you love the abomination, you love the wickedness, you love the adulteries, the adulterer, adulteress, we're going on upon the face of the earth. You understand? You love how the young generation growing up as vipers. You tell me. It didn't make no sense because hey, we understand and that's why I love it in the shoot because through patience we get experience. So never say hey, as we went going on into the Ecclesiastes, you understand? King Solomon, we understand he went through all things. He been through all and learned all the experience that teaching us now, which is Yahweh Shai and teaching us now how to be as a man upon the face of the earth in these days. So if you see
Yeah,
a fucking a hoe, let her be a hoe. You know this is a hoe. Hey, she is a fucking hoe. She's spit.
that's right.
You understand? But you don't pitch she as a housewife. Hey, this is money. Hey, Akim. You know, hey, um, you would introduce she to brethren that off. If a wife, they keep she the fuck inside. You understand? But you, hey, she real nice thing, this, that. And then after now, and that's it. Brothers supposed to, not even supposed to be bringing around the woman among brethren. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Even if you go out, brother, and you have a wife and your family, you're supposed to have your wife and family inside. But if she had to come and like dish out food, it's no problem. You understand? Or she doing something in the kitchen is no problem. But
Yeah,
you just have an isolated place or somewhere where a brethren could you and a brethren could fellowship or it's just order at the end of the day. Because that how we is as we know that we in his flesh and the fleshes do things where you might be cursing out that demons in your mind. You understand? So that is something where we had to apply as virgins. You understand? Not making, you know, um that spirit a loss with us that because we know the eye is something where there's lost a lot. You understand? So we have to keep that spirit of rebuking ourselves on our daily on certain things that when these spirits come. You understand? But they understand the whole point about these young generation, they're not growing up in their heritage. So they grow up after the heathen customs. So what gonna happen to these women when you meet them? You
that's
understand?
right.
Like right now, I know that I've been with two virgins growing up, and there's my wife right now. There's somebody else. Fucking, they bring me holler. They married on to the next man. This one, she don't make
Yep.
child too, and so think about it. So how this could be a rest? How this could be a place where you
The,
call home?
the Holy
Well,
Lord say your wives could be like harlots. Your wives could
and
be harlots.
yeah, that's right. Your wife shall be harlots. You understand? So think
The
about it. You
mom,
want to bring with so men? Well,
um, I mean to cut to that, but I want to bring two precepts and then that is it for me, right?
I
Um,
can't.
Same Surah chapter 9, and because this goes straight into where you was thinking about, right? And as the brother was saying, it is this is straight that this place in our rest, as the brother was going into, and how this is not the new covenant and so forth. Imagine you gonna marry another man's wife. Think about it. When you think about it, the sages out there, I think about it, and I was like, that total wickedness.
I
You
fucking
understand?
abomination, boy. And hey, and think about it, your belly bubbling inside, your heart beating
Yeah,
fast, she walking down the
yeah,
aisle, and in
yeah,
knowing the day before, she would have fuck with the best man.
yeah. Like hey.
Yeah,
And you see, and that's the next thing too. That whole wedding celebration is keep they go back to idolatry. You
yeah,
know,
one worship.
you know. So so it say
Uh-huh.
Sirach chapter 9 verse 9 it says, "Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou shalt fall into destruction." And we reading the perfect example. We don't want to do the perfect example of that. Matter of fact, the whole video start with the perfect example of that. A man with another man's wife, right? And you see what took place. So that way it says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine eyes. Because why? When I sit down with that woman, I said, talk to her. I said, talk to Shema. I said, talk, but I went into it earlier into the video. It talk about how it's these women, in the sense, are different with you from these other men because you move a different way. You move more manly. The way how you talk more intelligent. Yesterday I pop a video and some girls had message, another video, sorry, a picture, and some woman that messaged me because they like it because it was going into something called the meaning of the word was, I think, it was going to someone that loves someone that loves someone that is intelligent, right? That have a name for it. And These women, they love that. They love the intelligence, the way you speak, the way you care about yourself. And you sit down with another man wife, you talking this thing, she will start to desire, right? Go
Yeah,
see her to say and spend that money with her at the wine. You know, it's all the wine inside, you know, this and that. What you feel going to happen? What you feel going to happen? You
ramping
know,
shop.
rampant trouble. You say, less thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou shalt fall. I said that way it said, so through thy desire, because the desire now, you desire now to eat. You want to eat our food, right?
Yeah,
And it go lead you to what? To
part of
destruction,
it.
because you're gonna do what? You're gonna commit adultery,
That's right. And
right?
the scripture,
And
the scripture say, he that commit adultery have no understanding.
yes, can. You see,
Right?
it's just to show you, you know? Because again, you brought it up so much at time, show the video. What is our understanding? What is our knowledge? The word,
And
right? So if you commit adultery, you have no understanding,
yeah, you're
right?
not applying. He's a hypocrite.
That's right. And let me bring my last trap,
Yes,
verse
brother.
12. It say, delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. You understand? So the brother no brought up that when the men went into the club and the woman tell them, when my husband are here, um he don't need to know nothing. Hey, but remember, they shall not go unpunished.
That's
Those actions,
right.
those things, they're not going to go unpunished.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That judgment for the wicked. You understand?
That's right.
As we know, as it's prophecy, do it tarry with faith. Same thing we will see the judgment to the wicked, do it tarry with faith. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So as we know, the Lord, is all powerful, and the Lord is coming to judge the bring deliverance for the righteous and destruction for the sinners, for the wicked.
That's right.
You understand? So as we know, as men are the Lord not being, just hearers of the word, but doers of the word, we gotta be, in that spirit, as the brother say, is an adjective.
A verb. Verb.
Yeah, food. So like, yeah, food. I said adjective. A food. So we are being is an action word. Everything that says yeah, about try is an action word. So it just
Action.
don't
That's right.
just don't be saying it or reading it. You gotta act it. You gotta live it. You understand? And
That way say,
understand
don't be
for that.
hearers alone, but doers also.
That was also so the Lord in Gandhi set all his examples, give all his messages, all the prophets and these are all. And we been back here now in the last days, and you're not applying the understanding of the scriptures, applying from the mistakes what the prophets makes, or no, no, like I say, what King David did, what a lot of the men and the Lord did, it is a whole, you understand, and they correct, they get it, the Lord deal with them, and then after they correct themselves, by the mistake that they make, like what one with King David, when he was talking about, hey, that man with that, when the prophet came on to him and was, I can't forget the prophet name, when you say, stuck with the King David and telling King David that this man was one sheep without blemish. I thought there's a man with many sheep. And this man with his many sheep will and take away this what we paraphrase it. Let's take with this man one sheep without blemish. We could do unto that man, hey, put that man to death. Take, bad. And he say, hey, that man is you. Because he know we do is
Yeah.
your we do your pay money for life, make him, get put to death. You understand? Because why? He went and, you know, comfort his wife. You understand? So you understand this is something where we know how to take for throughout the scriptures we take this and we understand now, hey, nah, you can't be in that spirit of being an adulterer. Can't be in that spirit of going on to the next man's wife or betraying your brethren. Because I betrayal. You understand? To go and betray a brethren to go unto his wife. You understand? Because that is not true. That is not love in a sense where the brotherhood come in. But King David understand at that point where he did that, what the Lord did unto him, what the Lord did unto his family. But he still pray unto the Lord to show him mercy. Because we understand, hey, we in his flesh. You understand? But that does say because you know it right, you're going to, and it's going to say, he that know it right and do it wrong shall be beaten with many stripes. You understand? So, hey, you can't be knowing what is right and doing wrong. That means, hey, you didn't fear the Lord. So in this last days now, hey, this is not the time to say, all right. I just say because great grace abide, we'll go and sin thy heights. That is you just being a
Hmm.
wicked nigga. You understand? Like
That's
we're
right.
going on an IYC with women selling, when men selling the dick pity for women and all this nonsense. This is
So,
gonna happen in,
say it in the right way. The son and the pictures to men wife.
the main wife. Correct. That is the correct thing. Because why? Women are supposed to be in the congregation. Women are supposed to be around the men. As if this is the spiritual house of King David we building. How come we have women in the midst of the house of King David? All women supposed to be
Hmm.
doing within that church is coming and chop off if it's fruits, sandwich, water, whatever it is, and this you must even see they must have a walk-in, a door where private, but it's for them to walk in the vicinity. When they walk in, they just walk in kitchen, chop out also when the brothers them walk in, you understand? It's that brothers to serve. So brothers walk in and then see how the sisters them drop the food, the drinks, whatever it is, and they go on the way. But you know sister Sheila pass through or the Hebrew name, sister Nasha, whatever it is,
Yeah,
Pastor, whatever, you know. So that's just show you that these are only women supposed to be in the churches, you know, but not women in the congregation and when need walking through, every woman screaming, even men wife going, ah, screaming. What the fuck? And the Lord came in riding a donkey. You understand? A ass, and you come riding a fucking a horse. Well, that's showing you
yeah,
powerful. Then you make a next TikTok. You under a chariot, which we know a so-called UFO, and you walk like if you done the elect. You walk like if you use your hand, right? And that's show you all the level of fucking bug out and pride in men. You should just say he that exalted himself, let him be most humble. You understand? But that just show you how these men that fit in the characteristics of a prophet, of a man of the Lord in these last days. You understand? Their pride, their ego, everything shows that they're just hypocrites. You understand?
that's right.
They just all about this for the bag. Because all right, they understand history, they understand the breakdown, they understand, they know the truth. So they can add to the word and they feel they can take away. If they feel like the Lord England bring all the plagues that is written in the book for them. They feel like it's going to pass. You understand? But we as men of great millstone, we understand. Showed all the examples the Lord leave through the scriptures, as the book of Jeremiah 6 and 16. It say let's see if I get it here fast. And this is a part thing. You know, we get it 6 and 16. I feel close with this precept here.
Yeah,
This book of Jeremiah 6 and 16 say, thus says the Lord, if you can expound that, 6 and 16 said, thus says the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old parts. Where is the old way? Where is the good way, Salakia? Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. And this is the ones, who fucking stiff necked, rebellious, and wicked. They say, but they said, we will not walk therein.
yeah, because they don't want a righteous path. You know, if you go to tell somebody walk in the old way, which is the right way, you know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you, that is the past. Now we modern. You
The
know,
Old
we
Testament,
modern now.
Old Testament.
Yeah, that's the Old Testament. Or that done away with. That's what they will tell you. You know, but the old ways is the right ways. The old ways is the ways that the people who so they would have been what righteous. They would have been certain. Like for example, like if it was the state of like everything, even people mindset today, it become modernized to the fact where do we even know how to treat our friend? You know, and we are
Yeah,
laws and how he's supposed to be treating our friend, how he's supposed to be treating our brother. So I mean, they keep along those lines. They don't even believe in that. You know, they're still it is where it is. And if you do like it, I see, you know, but they don't want to hear about those old parts. They don't want to hear about the righteous ways, right? They go tell you we in the 21st century, we don't need to hear nothing about the 16th or the more the 100 BC. You know, they don't want to hear that. They just want to continue in the wickedness.
that's right.
You
At
tell
sin
you
upon
imagine you come to
sin.
tell a woman that she father really and truly is who's supposed to get the husband, but she because when you watch a woman choosing a man, there's usually choose the most sharpest man at her about. right?
And
Right?
just some money.
Now she don't want
Just
to
say
hear
you
that.
love
She could
her
go like,
money.
can she could go like misogyny. On the holding back woman rights. Hey, this place gonna finish soon, man.
That's right. So as we see, she get deleted for running out his wits for women, and we understand as men are the Lord in this time. We have no time for that. You understand? We
That's
we
right.
we seek in the Lord. Let we run out our what I could say. Let we run out our our energy, our diligence. You understand? Our sincerity on the shoot on the Lord. Because we sure that at
Yeah,
the
with
end,
our soul.
we strive for it until death. Let me run this race as is the last race that we're gonna run, because at the end we're gonna obtain a prize. You understand? We're gonna obtain immortality. We're gonna obtain
Can
everlasting rest. Where there's plenteousness, where rest is
that's right.
allowed, eternity, everlasting life. You understand? So that what we seek it. You understand? So we give the Lord our all. Not a piece of 5 minutes, 10 minutes where you're gonna commit adultery with a man wife and you're gonna come and end up sinning, and then you're scratching your head, why that why I do? And we see it, we see it. We see men went off and did that. And we get the example not to be in that spirit. You understand? But to fear the Lord and pray that the Lord will take away the Holy Spirit away from you. And you to not to get caught up in the bands and net by these wicked women. Because at the end of the day,
That's
it's
right.
just in the flesh. So we are to please the flesh, we are to please the spirit, Salah. Not pleasing the flesh, please the spirit. Making sure that the spirit on fire, and pleasing the Lord. That is our pleasure. Pleasing the Lord supposed to be our pleasure. You understand? In these
Yeah.
last days, we've seen a lot of evils and more evils, as Brother Howard. You just say evils in the news. As we've seen a lot of evils and being multiplied upon the face of the hearts of many waxing cool. We had to be in the spirit of being on a high alert, because as I see Apostle I seen Apostle Ariamla doing a verse video right now, and I feel him as we done here. I must tune into, because I love the topic. You know, because we don't know Esau coming down with great right noon that he have a short time. This is he
That's
right
right.
now he showing himself to be the son of perdition in these last days. You understand? So let me just tune in the spirit, being high alert, constantly be pushing. You understand? And giving warning, like how we giving warning right now for men to be men and not to be sims, not to run out the wicks of women and put yourself in the spiritual realm like a ass when they realize, we boy, headshot I get boy. You understand? That ain't making no
Can
sense. You
can
understand? When the Lord asks you, when you're asking yourself now, when you look back, you can see when you're in the kingdom of heaven, and you ask your father, which was under the elect, you know, how I was or how this, because hey, the book I remember is gonna be open. You understand? Of the elect, and the elect will know a lot of things. And I say how the kingdom of heaven gonna be so yappa to know that, it could actually tap back in what's happening into this in this realm. And look how we went through, and what the fight we fight, and the spiritual fight we fight to reach this position that we reach. You understand? And when the two-thirds come back, they can come back in their right mind. You understand? They can come back in their right mind, knowing that the Lord still give us a chance. So imagine that, eh? Just imagine that how blessed Israel is. That they but as we know, they ain't gonna be in that high stature as the elect. But understand how blessed as Abraham, from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the tribe of Israel, how blessed the tribe of Israel is, that the chosen seed is gonna get saved. You understand? But still, the Lord wouldn't give them, they give them judgment and time to come for the wickedness. So let the adulterer be adulterer still, let the adulteress be the adulteress still, and let the righteous be righteous still. You understand? So hope this video is edifying to the spirit. We want to give all praises and honor and glory to
love you
Yahweh,
too.
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of great so that rule well. Salvation to Yaki, pushing and shooting sin set to the four corners of the earth, to the few aqua to listen and learn and be obedient to your husband. Hey, keep on pushing, keep on being high alert, as we know. The devil know that you have a short time, so you come in with great wrath. Starve your dogs, feed your feet. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, what